Greetings and welcome to my channel. My name is Ignatius and this is Satisfactory. Let me say it first. This is going to be a chock-full episode. So, I have been doing a little bit of building in between episodes. There was no research done or anything. All I did was wait for more concrete to build this roof. And I also mentioned the lack of ladders. The lack of ladders. I still haven't found any ladders. I think there must be ladders here somewhere. Some sort of an extendable ladder or something I can slap on walls to climb them. I just haven't found them. So I improvise using this lookout tower and jump back. I love this feeling. And now I'm on the top level of the factory, which is going to just be level 2. Later on there will be more levels up, and up. I think this factory is going to become a very high building. I am actually also I'm just having the idea to maybe try and turn this into a tower. With this footprint and visibly being a tower. What are you? For a moment there, I thought the big flying thing was going to pass us, but apparently not. Those might be birds or something. I'm not good with nature things. It flies, it has wings, probably has some feathers, so it's some sort of bird. That's all I need to know. This is the first container. This is by the way, the first storage level. The level below is a factory level. The level above will also be a factory level. And above that will be the next storage, and then factory, storage, factory. You get the, not the drill. You get the picture. This is storage for concrete, which is the first storage I placed up here as a to test if this works, and it works wonderfully. Whoops! Oi! That almost resulted in some bruising of my feet. You have to approach the ladder actively to grip it. As you saw, I didn't approach it actively enough. I love these lifts because, as I mentioned before, they can be pointed every which way, bottom and top. That makes them very, very powerful and very not powerful, but very, very useful. Concrete, as you can see, is not connected, neither is iron. Okay. Let's walk up. You just heard the stamping. Fabrication is still going. I'm currently waiting until these containers empty a little bit more. Let me take those plates and rods. Okay. And wires. Yes, the containers are definitely emptying. Over there I have set up a biomass production. Let me here. That would be here. Currently this is just wood to biomass. This is also temporary, of course, because the intake containers will also be upstairs. That's the intakes. Up there, the storage levels, they will be quite spaghetti-like with conveyor belts. They will probably quickly become very chaotic. That's why they are separated from the factory levels. I'll just remove one of these foundations and make that the in and out point of resources, of raw resources and manufactured resources, because the wires, plates and all of that are also going to be stored upstairs. In the storage level, of course. One more thing I've noticed is the problem that this edge I cannot complete the ceiling, of course, because of this. So I've decided to make a little protrusion, I think is the word, out of the base here, and finish the floor plan upstairs and have that little protrusion here for that thing. That protrusion will also grow significantly once I build the space elevator, because that will be on this level as well. Probably somewhere over there, covering most of that valley, because the space elevator is quite significantly big. Significantly big. Okay, let me make this thing first. Also, I've changed the power poles. First to one power pole between all, between every two, on the connection lines between the foundations, and receded a little from the outside, so I can later on add walls. That's the idea. I want to wall this thing up. Once I have more walls than what I have now, foundation walls. I only have two, which is this, which I like, honestly. It's a hip-high wall. It's really cool, but it's also, well, it's a bit inconvenient. This is going to be built around the topmost layer, most likely. And the second wall I currently have is this, which is just a wall. That's a bit uninteresting. I don't want this to be just walled in and a big cave. I want windows. Those wall bits will come with windows and doors and everything, but they are a bit later down, a bit further down the research tree. So let me make the protrusion also. Oopsie. Let me remove those trees. That was not a tree, but that was some foliage. What I like about the saw is, here we have foliage which we could pick up by hand. I can saw this, and everything gets cleared. This saw has an area of effect, which, interesting. Okay. Okay. I'm currently highlighting this with the saw and not with my hand. So with the saw, that's basically, with the chainsaw, that's basically the only thing I can do. Okay. You never stop learning. Unless I cheat a little and do it this way. I think that should be, yeah, that is well enough. Okay, well, let me take the zapper again. You see I have two Xeno zappers, because when I built this chainsaw I also saw the recipe for the zapper, and it kind of looked like a sword to me, the next bigger weapon. So I built it, and then I realized, whoops, I already have one, so now I have two. Question becomes, how do I want to do this? I'm thinking of a 3x3. I'm even thinking of improvising kind of a bridge onto a mostly completely separate bit of foundation. That should work. Let's try this. 10 minutes, okay. Foundations. Okay, first this. then this will be the center of this new 3x3. Come on, let me build it. This is all right. This doesn't hang out in the air, maybe a tiny little bit, but that's okay. Okay, foundation. Sorry for yawning, by the way, but it's just life. I have to work to make my money, and today was the first work day after the vacation. So I am quite tired. Which doesn't stop me from doing what I love, which is gaming. Okay, now we have this. We don't have any obvious way to get there, which is kind of the point. I want this thing to be as safe as possible. Also, there will of course be a wall piece here with the door. There will also be wall pieces here and walls. I will actually wall this thing like this. To increase safety and security. And then there will be a bigger wall piece here, one with the door. Okay, let me take this down and find out that it doesn't fit in here, or something of that sort. I wouldn't be surprised. Let me go up to have a better vantage point, so I can better place this thing. I love this back jumping here. So, okay. Special, the hub. Holy moly, do you see this? I just hope it doesn't clip. Have to do it this way actually. And it does clip quite badly. Ah, too bad. So this didn't work. Which means I have to go 4x4. Let's go 3x4. So that this still fits in here quite well, and yeah, let's see what the 3x4 will look like. Oh, looks like I'm full. Because of the hub container, okay. Let me put this even on a double large foundation. Foundation 4. Okay, this is all right. This now hangs a little bit in the air. Ah, I see. Okay, okay. I think. Yeah, just a little bit. So let me put a small foundation underneath. So that this is definitely not hanging in the air. Okay. Then small foundation. Okay. And now let's go back into the base. Good thing I didn't build it from below, where I wouldn't have been able to see the clipping. Of course, the container is in the hub. Ah, of course, that's the wrongly placed one. Okay. Do we have any resources? In fact, I do. So let me place those iron ingots in this container. And put the hub in its not final destination, but final space. Okay, sort. This is all right. Then let me build the this here. Perfection, and let me go up again. I might want to build one of those closer to the other end of the factory. Okay. Superb. Yes, now this looks much better. Okay. Let me put the hub about here, I would say. That should be more or less centered. Okay, then let me place the equipment workshop right next to the hub. Although I will do that from below. Okay. Nope. This is not properly. This was not properly placed. Sorry for that. The hub needs to be proper. Whoop. Everything's all right. Everything's all right. Okay, let me try this again. I'll have the starting thing over there. Okay, now I should be snug into the edge, into the corner. 1, 1, 2, and 2. Let's see how this looks, what this looks. Okay. Okay. This looks good. This looks good. Okay. Then we need some production. The equipment workshop. build this here. What will I do here? That's the question, but this needs to be here. Additional containers. I will do some kind of my private storage area will be here. That should work. Okay, we've got this, we've got that. Okay. Sorry for that. Sort. Let me just drop some of the excess resources here to make a little bit of space. Also, those are not really needed. Second zapper is not needed. Okay. Okay. Now that the hub has its new home, by the way, everything down here, of course, will be taken down and rebuilt, but that's going to be in the next episode. In this one, I'll just finish the ceiling. I don't know where this one was built. Okay. This is harder than it looks. Okay, then nope. The power. Okay. Okay, the power generation, where will that be? I don't actually know. Not here, that much is clear. And that closes the circle. Now we've got power all around this thing. From wherever the power comes, I am not sure. I do not want to make a power plant far away because, especially with the biomass burners, I have to feed them. I might make the power plant up there with the rather right next to the storage point of biomass. I think I'll do that. In any case, I mean, this is the top floor finished. This is the bottom floor finished, and the next job is going to define where exactly the next higher floor is going to be, which actually I might do right now. I was hoping to go a bit lower, something like this. This way, this is better. Yes, this is good, this is good. Because this way I can use the same tower Boom, and I'm on the top floor. On the next higher floor, that is. Perfection. And this is the next crafting floor. And the next lookout tower to go up the next floors is going to be on this and that. Or rather this and that level. Kind of. You know what I mean. Oh yes, this is good. Perfection. Okay. Now this definitely concludes this episode. In between this and the next episode, let me look at the materials I have. I shall try and build this ceiling. I shall try and build this ceiling the same way you just saw me do. And then we are going to make the storage floor. Until then, thank you for watching, like, subscribe, you know the drill if you so choose, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.